say. I don't know where to begin. I wish to goodness I'd spoken to her at the dance the other evening when she told me they were all off to Scotland. Now I've left everything in the last minute, and I'm regularly nonplussed. By George, I know what I'll do. I'll make an exercise of it. Write it out a dozen different ways, and send the one I think was best. Okay. Here you are, Jack. Another big deer still on her. Tackle her like a man and tell her so. She'll be out north, you'll have gone down, and I've lost your chance forever. She's my fate, and I'm hanged if I shan't be hers. So here it goes. My darling. Rather strong, perhaps, to begin with. Too formal. Not a bit what I really feel. My dear. Hang it, why not? My dear Kitty. That's grand. Now I can go ahead like a house on fire. My dear Kitty.
I beg pardon, sir, but would you mind?
Yes, very much so. Now go away.
Yes, sir, but...
I am busy with the most important affair. Now get out!
Yes, sir.
My dear Kitty. What do you want, Rousset? Confound it all. What is it?
I merely wish to say, sir, that I've laid out a few things
Yes, thank you. Now go away.
which I thought you wouldn't care to.
Yes, take every blessed rag I've got. Only go away. My dear Kitty.
Beg pardon, sir?
I wasn't addressing you. Now get out! My dear Kitty.
Oh, I say.
Rousset, if you'll clear out, Oh, it's just you, Charlie. What is it, old chap?
Nothing. Sorry I'm disturbing you. I'll leave.
Oh, no, it's not you. It's just that fool, Rossett.
What's he up to?
Oh, only bagging up all my clothes because I'm going down. Worrying me like old Harry while I'm trying to write the most important letter. Don't mind me. I'm nervous and naggy and nonplussed.
And so am I, Jack.
Why?
I'm trying to write the letter, too.
A letter? To who?
To Mrs. Pettigrew.
How far have you got?
Well, I began awfully well, but I didn't want to be too distant. And, well...
Too familiar?
Yes.
Well?
So I just said, my dear Amy. But then words failed me. So I've come to you for advice. You always know what to say and do.
Oh, do I?
Yes, you know my idiotic complaint. I'm shy. You're not.
Oh, aren't I?
No. So prescribe for me, old chap. What am I to say?
A great idea. I'll prescribe for him and then take the medicine myself. You're in love with Amy. You want to know if there's any hope for you, and if so...
Well, you see, they're off to Scotland tomorrow.
Yes, and you want to meet with her as soon as possible. When and where? Fair winds. Do I diagnose the case accurately?
To a deal, chap.
Then you'll want to say something to this effect. My dear Kitty.
Not Kitty, Amy.
Oh yes, what was I thinking of? My dearest Amy, forgive me for addressing you so, but I love you dearly. Underlined.
Rather strong, Jack.
Oh, shut up. So earnestly, also underlined,
Oh, I say.
that I must write you and tell you so.
Well, you see, there's one obstacle to my putting it quite as straight as that, as much
What's
as I'd
that?
like to. Well, see, I have an aunt.
My dear Charlie, most of us have. What about it?
Well, I'd be able to tell her first.
Oh, hang it. You're going to bring your aunt into this. We might as well wait till they're back from Scotland.
Why?
Because you know what aunt will be when she steps in.
No, I don't. That's just it. I've never seen her.
Oh, never seen her? Well, it won't be too hard on that aunt then. She hasn't interfered much in your affairs up to now.
Except when I was up and sent to Eton, and then to Oxford. Now my guardian writes me saying that she's come by an early train to lunch with me at 1 o'clock.
And you've never seen her?
No, she went out to Brazil before I was born. She became a sort of secretary to a very rich old coffee bean plantation owner named Don Pedro Valverdores. And now, by the merest accident, I've seen this.
Madam, or rather Donna Lucia d'Alvadores, who has taken Lord Toppleby's magnificent mansion at Belgravia, is an Englishwoman of genial disposition and a financial genius. Indeed, it was her capacity in this direction that earned the gratitude of her late husband and led to a romantic deathbed marriage. Well, I don't see much of that.
Go on, Jack, read the next.
Her only relation is a nephew at Oxford. Lucky nephew.
That's me.
By George, Charlie, this is a Studler. She'll arrive here in a minute.
Yes, but she's hardly arrived. I wanted to write that letter to Amy.
Well, I don't know so much about that.
It's a hard letter to write. Fearfully complicated.
And why is that?
Well, you see, I have no people.
No people. With an aunt like that?
No, but I've nothing to expect from her. More than she's already done for me. For which, of course, I'm very grateful for and all that. But I wanted to talk to Amy.
Charlie! I've got a clinky good idea.
Why, George, I can write it down and I'll copy it.
Well, not for you, for me. Both of us. You're going on Amy. I'm in love with Kitty.
Really?
Yes, worse than anything I ever took up. Even cricket. I was ready to tell her so when you came in.
What's your idea?
We'll have a luncheon party for your aunt. Tea in the garden afterwards.
In the garden?
Yes, I'll get leave.
But my rooms are so small.
Never mind, I'll lend you mine. Rossett will see to it. Rossett! Here, first we'll ask the girls.
Ask the girls.
To meet your aunt.
What about Lord Spettingham?
Oh, burn old Spettingham.
Oh yeah, he's out on town in a couple of days. On business, isn't he?
So much the better. Rossett!
Do you think he'll come?
They'll jump at it.
How do you know?
What do you think?
You know, Jack, I'd rather agree with you.
Rossett! Here, first we'll write the letter. Go ahead. Dear Miss Spettingham.
Miss...
Rossett, where are... Oh. Will you get someone to send a note to Mr. Spettingham's?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I've got that.
Would you and Miss Vernon
Miss Vernon.
do me the honor
The honor.
to lunch, me and Mr. Chesney?
Mr. Chesney.
I'll address the envelope.
I'll address the...
No, not that, you muff! At Old College,
At Old College.
at 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock.
Miss Spettingham.
Miss...
Now, look out! To meet my aunt.
To meet my aunt.
What did you say her name was, Charlie?
Donna Lucia de Valverdores.
Down. Great, stick it down. An answer by bearer will greatly oblige.
I will greatly obliged. Signed, Charles... By George, Jack, what a great idea.
Yes, it's a glorious opportunity. They're off to Scotland,
And we're off down.
and we can have them all to ourselves.
The messenger, sir.
Yes, give them this, and tell them to look sharp.
Yes, sir.
This sort of thing is not to be handled by correspondence.
Yes, we'll have them all to ourselves.
Yes, you couldn't have asked if it weren't for your aunt. I'm beginning to love the dear old lady already. Rossett!
Yes, sir.
Late for 5.
For how many, sir?
5.
For 5, sir.
What are you laughing at?
Well, I'm afraid, sir, our credit in the kitchen is somewhat exhausted.
Oh, is it? How are you off today, Charlie?
Well, you see, my guardian's rather...
Oh, is he? Very well, go out. Get in the bunters.
I'm afraid, sir, we are bunters.
Oh, do. Charlie, you won't mind? It'll be all right when my check comes. Go to bunters and do what you can with this.
This is no good, sir. I couldn't get anything with this. However, I feel it would be all right at Bunters if I told him it was for me.
Very well. Lunch for 5 at 1.
Rather short notice, sir.
Fine. Long pay. Go where you like. Only lunch for 5 at 1. That's all right, isn't it, Charlie?
I think that's my watch.
Oh, sorry, old chap. My mistake.
What wine, sir?
Champagne.
Not much left, sir.
Half a dozen bottles.
Only 4 left, sir.
Oh, that'll do.
6 I'll swear.
And, yes, only 1 of claret.
Oh, hang the claret. It's been open a month. All right. He's stolen the other 2. He's a corker.
Mine fellows just the same.
They all are. Now, while you and your dear old aunt are picking up the chapel and cloisters, I can have my chat with Kitty.
But what about me? And my little chat with Amy?
I never thought about that.
You know, she's a great excuse to get the girls to come here, but by herself she'll be an awful bore.
She'll be worse than that. She'll be a brood of a nuisance.
What shall we do? Couldn't we get someone to meet her?
Yeah, someone we can depend on.
But whom?
What about Brassett? He's a pompous sort of chap. And his art feels a corkscrew. Couldn't we turn him into a don or something for the evening?
Yes, that'll do, but what
Oh,
about...
no, that won't do. We want you to wait at table.
Oh, yes, of course.
Freddie Peel.
He says it's a cynical chap.
Besides, he'd neglect your aunt.
He wants to make love to her girls.
Babs. Fanny Babs. We'll ask him.
But why didn't we think of him before?
Yes, he's a jolly, cheerful little chap. He'll amuse your aunt like the deuce. He'll keep her in a rattling good humor. Brassett.
Yes, sir.
Go to Lord Fancourt Babley's rooms, give him my compliments, and send him here at once.
Yes, sir.
Tell him it's very important.
Yes, sir.
And very immediate.
Yes, sir.
And while Babs is doing gooseberry with your aunt, we can have our chat with the girls.
By George, I'd be the Prime Minister one of these days.
You know, I noticed Babs has been jolly hot up.
Yes, and by the hints he's been dropping me, I feel he's hard hit.
Babs in love,
Yes, and from what I gather, he's a soft over a girl.
as we are. All the better. He'll feel for us. He'll understand the necessity of keeping the old lady well out of the way.
Like I said, you'll be the Prime Minister one of these days.
His lordship's compliments, sir. He says he can't come. He has a luncheon party. And he wondered if you could lend him a few bottles of champagne.
Lend him a few bottles of champagne. We'll have all the cheap.
Who's he got coming?
Oh, only Freddie Peel and a bunch of idiots like himself, I expect. And they'll be howling comic songs all the afternoon.
Sounds awfully bad.
He mustn't. Brassett late for 6. We must make him come. We mustn't upset our plans in a selfish way. Put the champagne on ice, Brassett, and tidy up my rooms. Come on, Charlie, come on.
1 o'clock. Hurry, scurry, always the way. No time for anything. They come with a bang, they go with a bang. Everything with a bang, except pay their bills with a bang. Well, I did think this one quiz was safe. On my word, I did.
Jack, I sailed, man. Jack, what? I say, oh boy, what about is, but seeing as you're not here, I wonder where it keeps it. Say. Shame of them just to leave it out in this ostentatious way. Especially not so beastly hard up. Let's see here. That's one. That's 2. Ha, won't they be jolly waxy? Oh, we'll have to make out with whiskey and soda.
Hello, Babs. We were just over to your rooms. We were just talking about you.
Oh, really? I say, Jack, how are you?
Well, splendid, old chap.
Thanks, I thought you'd be pleased.
Oh, hold on. You wanted to see us, didn't you?
Oh, yes, on board it is, but...
Oh, I can't. I would, but that fool Brassett.
Oh, yes, my fellow's just the same. There's no reason for them. Come on.
Oh, hold on. I looked you up last night, Babs, but you were out.
Oh, you know Pretty Peel, don't you? Yes, well, he was to the card party last night. He's got a part of a brain. I won £100 from him. You should have seen the look on his face. It makes me laugh even now.
Freddie Peel hasn't 6 pence.
Really?
Did he pay you?
There's no payment. His grandmother dies.
His grandmother's been dead years.
What? That's a beastly shame. He ain't got potted for brains, but I'm all right. I'm all right.
So, now, we want you to stay and lunch with us today.
Oh, really? I got something very important to do. I'm going with my tutor.
You mustn't look like this, Babs. You're looking quite pulled down.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was telling Jack just so now.
Do you think I should die?
Oh, no, not you, but you mustn't worry over all the study.
It must be something. Well, there's been great Johnnies in my family. Johnnies in the army and in the navy and things.
Yes, but I bet they never killed themselves over study.
Well, I must do something.
Yes, you must stay at lunch with us today. Charlie's aunt is coming to pay him a visit.
Oh, really? I know Charlie visits his uncle sometimes. It's only right that his aunt returns the favor.
You see, Babs, that's what we need. A jolly, smart chap like yourself, with a fund of humor and brilliant conversation to amuse a charming lady.
Charming lady. I say, who is she?
Why, Charlie's aunt.
Ah, I said, what's she like?
You know, Babs, we don't quite know. I'm to see her today for the first time.
Oh, I say, she can't be an awfully old crock.
But she's a widow and a millionaire. That's enough, isn't it?
I say, that's enough for the chance. Put me down.
You know, Babs,
We didn't care to ask Freddie Beale, did we, Charlie?
No.
Ah, he hasn't got product for brains, but I'm all right. I'm all right. Well, sit down.
Her name's Donna Lucia Dalvadores.
Oh, damn it. What a name.
Now look here, this is a very important affair.
I should say so with an old crock like that.
And we want your help as a friend. A friend we can trust, eh?
A rat?
We'll take you into our confidence. No humbug, straight as a die. We're in love.
Oh, Charlie too? You silly ass.
No fool of a flirtation business, but the downright serious thing.
I say, you proposed yet?
No, that's just it.
Oh, you want me to propose for you?
No, that's why we've asked them to come here.
Ah, I say.
No, Babs, you don't understand my feelings one bit.
Oh, but don't I? Haven't you noticed how sad I've been lately?
Yes.
What is it?
Well, I think I'm in love too.
What makes you think so?
Well, I've just been so sad and wanted to be alone and hear the birds sing. I took to poetry for a while, but I didn't like that. I even took to drink. I got sick after a week and got that off too.
Well, you've got all the symptoms. Sit down and tell us about it.
Well, remember when I was plowed?
Oh, beastly shame.
No, the time before that.
Oh,
I took my yacht around the Mediterranean. I met this officer named Delahaye. Oh, he was quite penniless and very sick. Tried to commit suicide, you know.
bad luck at the tables, eh?
Rather. Well, he kept making himself at the sweetest little girl you ever saw. And to keep his spirits up, I used to play cards with him.
Really? What happened to him?
Oh, he died, poor fellow.
And what happened to her, the sweetest little girl you ever saw?
Oh, some old lady from South America took her off and whisked her away to England. Haven't seen her since. Oh, I just wish I could tell her that
That you loved her?
Oh, yes, but she used to overcome with grief. That,
It all oozed out of your fingers and the tips of your hair.
well, yes, but I might have looked like a silly ass.
Well, at any rate, you can sympathize with us. Ha! Here's your messenger bag. They're coming!
Really?
Oh, I say. So they are.
So, you'll stop, Babs?
Oh, I've something very, very important to do, Cat.
What is it?
Oh, something very important.
Well,
I'm an amateur theatrical.
he'll be plowed again, won't he, Charlie?
I put a lot of time into these things.
What are you playing?
An old lady. I've never acted before in my life.
So that's his tutor, eh, Charlie?
Oh, listen now. I mean to try my things when the boys come over.
You could try them on here. Where are they?
Oh, on my room. I'll go fetch my little bell.
Rossett, fetch them, quick. Now look here, Babs, we won't let you off the go now we've got you.
Babs, you don't sympathize with us one bit.
Oh, don't tell me. I just wish I could see my own little girl again.
Have a drink?
Oh, no, I'm quite no.
Just a small one?
I'm teetotal.
All right, very well. Here, Charlie. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll drink to her health. To the future Lady Fancourt Babylon. What did you say her name was?
I haven't the slightest clue.
To Miss Delahaye.
No thanks, my lord.
Why, thank you, master. Good man. Oh, I say, you have a crown.
No, one second. I say, Jack, you have half a crown.
Rossett, lend me half a crown.
Yes, sir.
There you are, Charlie.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah?
Thank you. Say, Brassett. You're a good man.
What have you got there?
Chocolates.
Chocolate. Let's have a look.
No. Oh, I will try them out with Ross.
No, we want you with us then. You can try them on now. It won't take long, will it?
Only a minute or two. Put a lot of time into these things. But I mean to work after this.
Oh yes, here it is. Here's the name. Yes, Mr. Wickham. I wonder if they're in.
Here they are. Your aunt's not come yet. Show them in, Rossett. Pleasure to see you. So nice of you to come.
Yes, we were very pleased to be able to come, weren't we, Amy? Oh yes. Mr. Wickham, we aren't too early, are we?
Oh, no, no.
Yes, Mr. Chesley, you didn't mention any time.
Oh, no, not at all, not at all. Charlie's aunt will be here soon.
So this is where you work and study and do all of those things?
Oh, yes, we do a lot of that sort of thing here.
You've jolly quarters here.
I'm so glad you could come today.
Yes, Uncle always takes us to some dreadfully remote place this time of year. It's so dreary.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a shame.
Why? Are you sorry?
Sorry, no. Took me and Jack into the perfect fever.
It's lucky we could come away today. Uncle's in town, otherwise I don't think we would have.
Really? Why?
He raises such odd objections, and he's so peculiar about Kitty.
Why?
She's an heiress, you know, and he's her guardian.
Kitty, you forgot to dance the other evening. I never shall.
No.
No. Those stolen moments of the garden were the happiest of all my life. And out there in the moonlight, moonlight is the perfect atmosphere for sentiments.
I wonder how many other people have said that.
Kitty, I know when you like to be an awful plague, but today you are quite cynical.
I know. I'm thinking of that man,
What man?
of my guardian, the suspected you, who hurries us away from all of our best friends for fear of...
For fear of what?
I don't know.
But why does he?
Because he's a selfish, wicked old man. But don't speak about him anymore, or as Amy says, I shall cry. Oh, Mr. Wickham, your aunt sounds so sweet. Where is she?
Oh, 1 minute. Jack. Where's my aunt? What? She's hardly arrived.
Kitty, Mr. Wickham's aunt hasn't arrived. Hasn't arrived? Oh, then we'll just run into town and do some shopping. Shan't be long. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
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 Bye.
See that? I was like a shot when I found out your aunt wasn't here.
Makes a real difference, doesn't it?
Get down to the station and bundle the old girl up in a fly.
What do you mean?
Why, your aunt. I'll look after tea and keep an eye on maps.
Well, I feel good since I've seen them, don't you?
Yes, now go, go.
I say, Jack, everything happens.
Happens? Great Scott, no.
My second man is some.
Yes, sir.
Present. That crown I just gave you. Turn it into 2 shillings and give me 3 pennies worth of pennies.
Certainly, my lord.
You can keep the change. I say, Jack, those are girls.
Yes. What made you bolt out like that?
Why, I didn't know.
Someone else go! There was a lot of hope in what Kitty said earlier. And at the moment, I might have told her that... Never mind. Everything's going on splendidly. Come in.
Jack! My dear boy!
Dear old Dad. What brings you here? Where did you come from?
From town, my lad, to have a chat with you, and to bring you your check.
Well, thanks, Dad. You're a brick.
Bit overbaked, my boy, after all my years in India.
A bit crisp, Dad, but a humbug pictorially.
Am I? And how do you make that out?
Well, how old are you?
What do you say to 50?
50? Who'd believe it?
One! And you, Jack, seem much older than I was at your age. I suppose it's the times. Even the old college shows it. New ivy, new paint.
Yes, alma mater's an old beauty still, Dad.
I suppose she is, by aid of the gentle artifices of the toilet. Well, we all grow old.
And as presentably as possible. Why, even you, Dad, at 50.
One!
50 years ago would have been a gray-haired, bald, top-booted, domineering old boy. Here you are. Well, chumless, one could talk to you like a pal. How have you done it?
Don't know.
Well, you drink?
All I want.
Well,
Never noticed.
well, there you go. Consequently, health good, temper perfect. We're going to be great pals, Dad.
There you are, my boy. There's your check to go on with.
Thanks.
I see your hospitality.
I hope, Dad.
Never mind. Same when I was a lad.
I've been done under that wine monstrously.
Were you? Never mind. So was I. Done over everything monstrously at college, but settle up, settle up. I'm very satisfied with you. You know, very good to go down from college with a record like yours. I say, my boy, where the deuce did you get these cigars?
Oh, those, Dad?
Ah, that counts for the bills. And now, my lad, we must begin to think.
Think.
Now that I've come into the family title, as you know, I have also, which you don't know, come into the family debts and difficulties,
Debts.
which are far more than I expected. Result that all the money I've been saving for you in India goes to pay them. And in short, Jack, you and I, for the next few years, will be, comparatively speaking, poor men.
Poor man. The salesman builds better you.
However, I'm in hopes of a small appointment for you in Bengal.
Bengal? What a horrible place. What is it?
His lordship's hairpin, sir.
Oh, confound his hairpins. Dad'll be on one of these days. Stays? Why not? Dad, couldn't this problem be settled by a wealthy marriage?
No, that's the sort of thing I rather deprecate. I don't think,
You
Jack.
see, my chum, that is, Charlie Wickham, his aunt is coming here to visit today. She's a widow
A widow
and a millionaire
and a millionaire.
and a charming lady.
No, Jack, I don't think I advise you to do a thing.
Oh,
of this.
no, not me. You.
Me? Ah, you young rascal. No, I shall never marry again.
Oh, don't be rash, Dad. Where are your things?
At the hotel.
Well, go and make yourself look nice and put a flower in your buttonhole.
Oh, I say, Jack.
Dad? Charlie Wickham. Charlie Wickham, my father.
Glad to know you, my boy. Glad to know you.
Her aunt. Her nephew. Nice boy. You'll like him.
Oh, I thought it was a fire brigade.
Okay, so don't forget, put a flower in your buttonhole. Takes years of a man to flower in his buttonhole. Come back at 1 o'clock.
No, Jack. You come and lunch with me at the Mitre.
Now don't be rash, Dad. See her first. See her first.
All right, Jack.